Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to No Terrorblade versus MeePwned game number 2. You're watching the elimination upper bracket of the Gamers Lounge Winter Cup tournament hosted by Gamers Lounge. Here we have second game. First game ended quite one-sided in No Terrorblade's favor, but as far as watching Chinese Dota has taught me anything is that you never really know when it comes to this kind of stomps. That game really did feel like an outplay, however, so it's hard to really evaluate in the strictest sense of the draft. Actually, I mean, the Radiant draft really didn't come together, but that's only because they were doing too well individually. It didn't really need to get to a point where there was a team fight ever. In the last team fight that happened, they pretty much just won the game strictly off of the base of that. So nothing too crazy. This game, well, let's hope we'll get something more entertaining is the word I'm looking for. So, Juggernaut, Queen of Pain, Troll, and Sniper. Three of these heroes who instantly banned last game. We'll see the same reason they're banned now. Queen of Pain is a very good hero in middle lanes. So if you want to take a hero that is weak to her, I don't think Shadow Fiend is weak to Quap, but if you want to pick Shadow Fiend, there's nothing wrong with banning Queen of Pain, especially if you don't have somebody to deal with the sustain or buy the mech. So Axe is first pick. Axe, very strong hero, nothing too crazy there. Shadow Fiend, Vengeful Spirit. This is literally Team Secret draft right now. Very strong popular heroes, nothing too crazy. Lion as well. Worked very well last game, but this game is on a different team. See how it goes. Vengeful Spirit is also now on a different team as well. So I'm not gonna see that last vengeful joke. So oh well. What do I have here? Dazzle and TA banned for No Terrorblade. I mean, I guess Dazzle makes sense. Don't want to sustain, especially the combo of Axe and Shallowgrave, and you don't want to pick Dazzle for yourself because Axe counters Shallowgrave anyway. So there's the reason for that. TA, I don't think he did a lot of last game, and I don't think Shadow Fiend these days loses to TA either, but it's still just a safe ban in that case. I'm actually quite surprised that Viper was banned by MeePwned. I don't think they would like to pick that up themselves with a counter. Not counter, but at least contest the Shadow Fiend and lane. It doesn't actually do that much because you just Shadow Race the wave and then you take runes, but in some sense, in the early game, you can have a decent amount of kill potential and you pretty much don't die just as long as you play decently. So there's that. Earthshaker ban. Now that's something I've never seen. I mean, not never seen. I don't see that often. I don't think Earthshaker is the kind of hero that No TB is looking for anyway, because that would make their early supports a little bit too defensive, and you can't contest an Axe with that kind of defensive support. So maybe they take Silencer, because Silencer is a very good support to have against an Axe. This is something I learned. But yeah, Wind Ranger. Never seen this hero in this tournament. I think this is the first, or maybe most second time I've seen this hero. So it's usually ran mid, buying Maelstrom, Blink, Axe, things like that. See how it goes. Hero is gathering some kind of popularity. He also not sure how she does against Shadow Fiend in lane, but she definitely shreds Shadow Fiend later on. Witch Doctor, another wow, this support hero from the Dire is the same as the Dire had last game. Of course, the Dire was not the same team last game, but yeah, it's just funny to see it, I guess. So I mean, the supports are very good. Don't get me wrong; they're all top tier. So nothing against all this. I just feel weird to see the history repeating itself, but in reverse. I'm not even sure that's the correct way to say it, but whatever. FT. Okay. They are 2 cores behind. Last game, I think they picked Void. Void is not even that bad this game, but you need something to really take advantage of it before you want to pick it. Phoenix is also still an option, although you really don't want to pick a same hero twice, especially with so much disable from the Radiant team. Last game, there's not a lot of Even though there are 3 stuns on the MeePwned team last game, all of them are dodgeable. That's why Storm and Phoenix were very good. This game, they have Axe, which is pretty much just bricks. Oh wow, that's a slaughter. Oh, Dire is going full minus armor this game. It seems like I mean, that's not bad, but usually doesn't turn out too well. I mean, at least this lineup will make it so that they can kill Rosh pretty easily, even easier since they're Dire. So they got that going for them as well. And Slaughter, I haven't seen this hero in a while, if not ever, actually. Last time I see a Slaughter in one of my games was, I think it has to be like half a year ago at least. So I can't judge how good he is. A lot of people say he's bad. I'm also in the opinion that he is bad, but maybe not in specific lineups. Lineup like this, for example, we have 3 disabled. You can actually just go aggressive tri-lane and just crush everything. And with because they have 2 ranged heroes, Axe doesn't even pose that much of a threat, one might say. Although Axe is still a very good hero, but yeah. So support, and I haven't seen anybody run Enigma just yet. I wish they would. I wish people would start running Lina as a support too. I mean, this is probably a support Lina, that's why I'm saying it. But yeah, I wish they would just, you know, play mid Lina. Also, looking at the heroes here, I just realized that the animation, not the animation, I don't know, it's just the texture or the build of these heroes just don't look very, how should I say, realistic. Perhaps it's just the lighting, I don't know, I just don't know. So last ban phase, Wraith King is going to be a ban for MeePwned. Wraith King is a quite, for no terribly, I mean, Wraith King is a quite resilient hero, although he didn't do anything last game. But I guess it's very possible that it's also a very good hero in lane, just because of how much stun stacking, how much disable that MeePwned has this game. Jesus Christ, so much disable spread across every single hero, and good disables too. So let's see how that turns out. There's still a core left for doTERRA players, and MeePwned will probably be looking to ban that. Shadow Fiend is already mid. Slaughter may go for an aggressive tri-lane. So any hero that could probably solo a lane by himself and synergize well with this lineup could work. That's just some of it. Like, I mean, doesn't even need to synergize pretty well. Ban the Phoenix. Now I disagree. Phoenix, while a good hero, doesn't actually do that well against this kind of lineup just because of how much range he has. Wow. Wow. Talk about unexpected. Lone Druid. Oh yeah. I am very excited now. These picks are super. I mean, the last 2 picks of NoTerra Blade are super unconventional. Very unpopular heroes. In fact, possibly the top 10 most unpopular heroes. Let's see what MeePwned picks next. They don't actually have they have an okay amount of CC, but it's going to be hard to say if they can that amount of CC be able to control both the Lone Druid Bear, the Slaughter, and the Shadow Fiend, because they're going to need a lot more than that. They have a decent amount of burst damage already though, so maybe something that's reasonably tanky or does a lot of reliable AoE damage would be good. What am I looking at here? A core that does those things? I want to say that is not what I wanted to say, but it is something. This hero does very good CC in fact with Stun Gaze. He does some AoE damage early on and is decent later, but I don't think this is a particularly good hero in this case. Then again, if you were to ask me which one would I pick for myself, I probably wouldn't be able to answer you either, so you got me there. I don't know what that means. Oops. Pausing. What the hell is this? Spirit of the Adnu. The Adnu's Fury. This is a new thing. I guess it's a new thing. I've never seen this before. Yeah, okay. Spirit Bearer Proximity. I guess that's a buff. Good. I guess. 33 is 1. Lion. Which seem like they're all going full greed this game, would look like. With Shadow Fiend. Wow. Wow. Hero that actually has no damage. Actually, that's +9. Yes, that's +9, so that's 47 -9, so that's 37 base damage average Shadow Fiend. Man, he actually has quite a varying attack damage as well, which I mean, I'm not gonna say that I did not expect it, because I kind of did. Vengeful Spirit, 41 to 55 spread? What? That's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous how much that is. 51 to 61, that's also ridiculous, but yeah, okay. You don't need to talk about it right now. Alright guys, let's go straight into the game here. I have MeePwned on the Radiant side with Joki playing the Lina. Support, of course, Aljana. I guess that's what I'm gonna call him now, playing the Lion. Mega on the farming Dusa. Actually quite surprised this build. Usually you'd see a much more greedy build with like Ring of Protection early on, so you can finish Aquila on the side shop or things like that. I guess not now. Nesma on the mid Wind Ranger, and offlane Frost playing the Axe. The enemy team, we have Lone Druid on, looks like the offlane Spirit Bear. I mean, what? Spirit Bear? Lone Druid. Played by Balelo. Gulliford on the support Witch Doctor, Super Rudy on the Slaughter, Meow on the mid Shadow Fiend, and VS played by this guy. Turned down for what? Yeah. It seems like they're just invading the enemy jungle. They're walking straight up though. This might not be the particularly good thing they have. They forced level 1 shoot out of Dusa. Dusa is still gonna die. First blood for freaking Shadow Fiend. He's gonna get the bounty rune as well. Oh my. Okay, Axe is gonna get this bounty rune at least, so that's something for the Radiant, but that's a lot of gold for the Shadow Fiend. It's just, I think it bought out, and now he gets 500 plus gold. It's insane. And get Clarity as well. I wonder what this Wind Ranger is gonna take. Hope it doesn't take Wind Run. Actually, it doesn't really matter what he takes at level 1. It doesn't matter that much. Shadow Fiend wants level 2, and the wow, aggressive. It's only 1 CS away from Bottle, but he does not have any souls just yet because of taking level 1. Oh, that is in fact Wind Run level 1. It happened. I guess it did. I don't think it helped too much, but no, something happened. He's just been tanking Creep Wave for a little bit too long. So pulling. Spirit Bear doing pulls, has a good amount of blocking, but the Creep Wave still was not adequately, well, taken. So he's, I'm not sure if he's microing or he's just not microing at all. Spirit Bear just gotta run around, actually taking a lot of free damage, one might say. Doesn't have all Venom, so he actually poses no threat to this Lina. So all his stuns and nukes doesn't actually do too much. Cooldown bear is 10 seconds, so he should be fine in this lane once to get level 3 at least before he has to resummon the bear if he needs to at all. It's going to be a Slaughter and VS and Witch Doctor. So yeah, Slaughter and VS Witch Doctor lane against an Axe. Axe can't do anything about this. He will get some amount of EXP, but this bear is dead. No, deny. Oh man. Whew. That's rough. It's actually just inadequately dealing with the situation. He's gonna get the bounty rune, I guess. This guy's gonna got the bounty rune at least. Double damage for Windrunner. Shadow Fiend has boots now if he wants it. There's a sentry stack onto the VS. Not sure why he bought the sentry. I guess he wants to deny this ward, which is blocking this camp. It's just, I guess, a good enough reason. Should be easy to deward this. Sentry, especially here. They're pushing the lane by quite a bit. Axe is getting a lot of EXP. This is Lone Druid, I guess. About the same. Where's the bear? The bear is here, trying to pull all the creep wave. They should be able to do so without much problems. Yep. Should be able to tank it as well. Fast Upper Venom. Top lane. Oh, Axe. A lot of damage and dead. Actually almost killed off the Slaughter just because of the virtue of him being an Axe, but it didn't turn out to be good enough. Oh, they missed the Sentry Deward. Okay, they know the same. Wait, oh, there it is. Good job. A little late because they won't be able to pull this, but they should still be able to pull this. Not sure why they're not. But I guess they don't want to leave the Slaughter alone because you can't deal with that. You can deal with an Axe as a Slaughter alone in the lane. Courier continues to be abused, which is expected. No mana of either of this. Is that the first bottle? No, it shouldn't be. This should be the second bottle. Not charge. What's the word? Wave for the Windrunner. Seems like Shadow Fiend is crushing this lane as expected. But despite the great start he has, the Windrunner isn't doing too bad. 17-6 to the 21-3 for the Shadow Fiend. This lane will probably just be as expected. You see Shadow Fiend spam out all the waves. He might die now. It's a Hex. Stun. Stacking stun. Almost missing, but just enough. Wow, that's a... Did the power shot miss, or he's just a lot tankier than I thought he would be. But regardless, he's dead. So very, very good pickup. Radiant really needs that. As far as CSing goes, Lone Druid is 10, Deuce is 21. As expected, there were a lot of support down this lane. Haste Rune picked up by Spirit Bear, just did 9. I mean, it's not like there's any other... I mean, it's not like Lone Druid himself wants to use the Haste Rune or anything. Actually, it has 300 mana cost on this... mana on the Spirit Bear as well. 30 CS on Slaughter, just about what you expect. That's not... Okay, I'm wrong. So what is the Slaughter's gonna buy? He can get a very fast Midas, which he will probably do. He probably should deliver the Midas recipe to him right now. I mean, he's busy last hitting. I'm not gonna blame him because but he does have his Midas recipe. If he wants it, he should get it because he got it, right? Yes, no, not even a maybe. Shadow Fiend just raising out this lane, spamming. Ring of Basilius. Warlock Killer. Okay, yep, there's the Midas. Like 30 years too late, but it's still for early enough, I guess. Axe take a lot of damage here. A lot of harass trying to get his Trunker boost. He doesn't have enough gold for it now if he wants it. Shadow Fiend probably would try to get this rune. There is Lion, which is visible at the bottom lane. He should be fine. Even if he isn't, there's not much else to contest him. This Windrunner isn't strong enough at the moment. He can be very strong though. Not gonna lie. Hero is ridiculous. So Axe is still doing the Axe thing. Midas on Slaughter, which he should probably use like now. He's always trying. That is not how you do it. Wait, is this doesn't block, does it? No, it would be ridiculous. Does it? No, they just pulled it, I think. Yeah, okay. Smoking supports from the Radiant. They're moving somewhere. The Slaughter is fairly fat. He has boots, which he should probably get. And then go to Blink or Vanguard or whatever. Vanguard Slaughter. Man, haven't seen Slaughter in a while. And seeing Vanguard Slaughter is even more uncommon. See Shadow Fiend just in the jungle, which is where these two should be, to be honest. But they're all actually on level 3. So they may die themselves if they're not careful. But they're not having any impact on the game right now. I mean, they got that very early kill of Shadow Fiend, which is great. But now that he has levels, he's just pretty much just spamming out all the waves and has so much more CS than the Windrunner. It's like 1,000 more gold than the Windrunner. In fact, even after his death, because of his great start with the first blood and the bounty rune. Power shot misses. Seems that Nemsa hasn't been able to do too much against this. Ah, Shadow Fiend. What a hero. Huh. Lion is level 6 on Lone Druid, force to take level 1 in ultimate. As an off lane, after all, you don't want to test this. Supports are now TPing down for the Dire. Let's see what they have. Axis left alone, but I don't think this is the. I should go back. Spirit Bearer, what are you doing? Is this even a good bait? I don't even know it's a good bait. Oh, first hit! Oh man, Lion taking a lot of damage. Stun is there. Lone Druid has his ultimate. If he wants to use it, he doesn't need to. This Lina is being slow. Why is it? Oh, what? Where is it even going? That's some serious miscontrol there by Lone Druid. I mean, it didn't cost. I mean, it may have costed him that kill, to be honest. If they just chased on, I think it would be an easy catch considering how slow the Lina was. He has only boots, and even then, the Orb of Venom buff was being applied to him. So innocent Eels SF. Yep. Not on board with this. I mean, I've never been on board with Eels SF, but that doesn't mean it's not good enough. But that also means you're probably gonna get a Blink or BKB somewhere afterwards. Even the Dallas. See Eels rushing. Eels into Dallas rushing SF. It's actually very strange when you think about it, but it's been done before to decent success, which is what's gets to me the most. Okay, so level 7 now on. Oh no, where's the X? Oh, jungling. Actually has Tengu, all this regen. Should be able to get his Blink Dagger within the next 3 or 4 minutes if he's slow. No, Lone Druid, no ulti. Caught out, died. Oh dear. He did get face boots, but I don't think face boot would be good on him. Depends. He really should get into ulti more often. He can't really run against a team with so much disable, so might as well be tanky. That's usually how you do it. Usually. Shadow Fiend, spam out this. Sympathetic stacking, yes, good job. Spam out this wave. Here we go. Actually missed to one of the raises there. It's about 800 gold or so away from his Yols. Slada is still free farming. Same with Splink yet, almost. He actually went back to Threats after. Not went back to, but go straight for Threats after Boots instead of Blink. Instead of Boots, Blink into Threats, which I would have preferred, honestly. Threats is not a bad item. You'll want it eventually, but you don't want it this early. General Windrunner. Axe somewhat close to. Stusa is still farming this lane. It's fine, he's farming okay. His top lane is finally being pushed in. There is no Ring of Basilius, so it'll be a little bit easier to push into. Aquila, no Aquila on Dusa, goes straight for Ayasha. It's actually quite fast, but not that fast. Not as fast as the Spirit Bear anyway. So Ring Protection, yada. They can get Blast if they want to. If he wants to, probably will add that on Anya. I mean, Maelstrom. One of those two, or even go Mask of Madness. Oh, wow. Shadow Fiend get picked up in the middle, and that's a buttload of XP. That's actually my first missed kill, I think, of the day. Sorry about that. Lion should be able to get his level 6 from it. You actually see this dying observer. So, Lion will have his 6 very, very soon. So, 2 fake. Wow, what? They should have looked faked, I guess. It's just this guy just didn't care about his mana, which he should have. Okay, so about that, the timing I talked about when it comes to Axe, it seems that would be right. TPing in. Shadow Fiend, he needs his souls, so he's gotta collect them. Missing CS's, eating power shots to the face. I mean, this guy is the same guy as last time. Last game playing Storm. It is what it is. It's pressing Sentry a little bit too. What the hell is this? I don't know. He's using. Well, here comes the rest of the team. There's still no blink? It's actually a Vanguard Slaughter, but the Death Ward is actually doing the most damage. Here comes the Crush, doesn't do anything, but the Death Ward, oh my, Wind Ranger, almost dead, but not dead. Axis there, just spinning away, up and down. Nobody seems to be capable of killing anybody. Lina was be the first one to fall. Here comes the Medusa from the behind, will kill off the Witch Doctor, as well as all the Shadow Shaman coming in. One more right click, he's gonna get it. He's in the middle of the entire enemy team. He gets caught, he's gonna get stunned by the Stone Gaze. He turns right around. He wants to use his ultimate. Oh, the dunk actually completely misses. Dusa is taking a lot of damage. He actually does not have any mana left. He's gonna have to run away. Here comes the Lion. Only there, but no mana left. No cooldown for the ultimate. He's gonna die. So much physical damage coming off this dire team. Only losing 2 supports there. That's a full team wipe. Yeah, Lina just. Oh, nice snipe. Got him level 6, level 7 actually. 1200 solo EXP boost. Cut him 2 levels off of it. Jesus. Oh, there it is. While this is happening, Lone Druid was here pushing. No blink on Slaughter, almost cost them there. But at least the Vanguard did a bit of the job. This Venge is dead though. Or he should be. Wait, no, there's no blink on this axe yet. Oh wow. That is right, I forgot the axe died before he's able to form the blink, so the blink actually got delayed by 2 or 3 minutes. It's actually quite bad. You have smoke now. Somebody grab somebody else's smoke. Preferably on this Slaughter, who is chasing this Dusa. He's got a back off. Actually rushing Manta style. I'm not too sure how down I am with this Manta style rushing. Lina, oh my, there's still Laguna Blade. Stun stacking doesn't even matter, but no, actually, there's a blink dagger on the Shadow Fiend. He should be able to. Oh, power shot, perfectly timed. Yeah, if that wasn't for the power shot, he should have been able to blink away Medusa on the run here. 2 supports as well as the Slaughter with no blink. Yeah, this is what happens. It's just chasing around. But yeah, it seems that I do in fact get to see Vanguard Slaughter. Oh, the memories. This is 2010 over again. Or 2009, I don't remember. I don't even remember properly. There's TP in by Lina. No Laguna Blade. He actually cancelled the TP. What? He cancelled the TP. The axe is here by himself, but he's just spinning. Oh, the spin! Didn't need to down and kill the vengeful spirit. The time is there though. Actually gets on both of them. Here comes the Windrunner. Not sure what he can do. Mana drain is there. Not gonna do too much. The Medusa as well. All his TP's just been casket, I guess. I was not sure why Lina cancelled his TP, because he was very needed there. Could have probably killed the Witch Doctor too if he was there. But I guess it's just a small mistake. This guy really should sell his wand, probably. I think he's the one with needs the wand. But this game is so much more so much closer than last game. It's like I wish the Slaughter had a little bit more impact. One say. He's farming fairly well due to the Midas and the free lane. Dusa is a little bit behind. It's like I don't know what's about this. I mean, you obviously want max mana shield, but this hero really needs levels, huh? Probably would have preferred him to get an early Midas since he got a free lane pretty much. As far as CS goes, he's 91, so pretty much got a free lane early on. Lone Druid just. What is he going for? Perhaps Radiance? wouldn't even be bad. Why is he transforming like that? Does it do anything? Oh, he's caught. He's probably seen right now. Here comes the call. Stun, stack, everything. Aguna. There's no mana for finger, but he will probably die. No, Dunk still misses. Oh, and as well, one more right click. Shoot, no level 6 on Venge yet. Wow, I did not expect. Here comes the cast. Deathward as well. Here comes the ultimate from Shadow Fiend, killing off the line almost immediately. The Vengeful Spirit is on the behind. One more right click, the Shadow Fiend should be able to do it. Actually, he raises instead. The right click would have actually did more damage there, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, no, the upgraded race would have done more damage. Never mind. So Blink Dagger is now on Slaughter. He should be really be focusing on playmaking there. The entire Dire team really right now should be centering around Slaughter, making space for the Lone Druid. Oh no! Oh no, he minus the range creep. That was probably the worst thing I've seen. Oh, Blink Dagger, straight on Shadow Fiend, killing all the Wind Ranger almost immediately. This axe does not have enough. Actually quite surprised of how scared the Shadow Fiend is playing. He is so much stronger than all of his heroes. I guess it's also because of this Venge not being, I guess, in position. There's no blink on the Slaughter still yet. The courier is still coming. Is there going to be somebody who's defending this Laguna Blade? He wants to get this stun off the offside, but he didn't try for it. Wow. I wish people would be more ballsy. Would make the game much more fun to watch. It's also there's no level in Fiery Soul. That I completely disagree with. One level in Fiery Soul is almost always better than one extra level in Lifestyle Array. I actually have never seen any justification for otherwise. So Axe, what the hell is this weapon? Never mind. CD wording all over. It's very weirdly placed word. Also this is a very defensive word. Actually, I don't like this. It's too defensive, I think. Should be a little bit more on this side. Because you see pretty much the same thing here, and you're not dire, so you don't need to reach this deep. I don't really know what the game plan right now for Radiant is. Like, they're quite behind. The heals, they just hit. There's a stun. Hits on both of them. One more right click. Two more right click, I guess. Oh, lightning and fire. Laguna Blade is there, but there's a possibility that this axe. No, Dunk. This is a disaster, one might say. But where comes the Deathward? The Deathward, no, is gonna get cancelled. But the Maledict is only level 1, doesn't do too much. Here comes the axe. He still has Cole. He's gonna get there. Is there any mana life? He doesn't have mana life for the Dunk, but he should be able to get this Witch Doctor. I think he turns around. One more stun. One more stun. Oh, too late. He has 4 stick charges, but he elected not to use it. But no TP though, so he wouldn't be able to escape regardless, I guess. So that was a huge problem, I guess. I mean, I wanted to say that the game would have been, and I know they're pretty much doing what I told them to, as in like formatting and letting Lone Druid have the space, but they're losing their formatting just because of Axe, but they're losing it because they can't get any of the spells off, because Shadow Fiend in the middle of the enemy team just get blown off. And Slaughter is even that tanky despite the Vanguard due to his sprint and shit. So much disables from the Radiant team is proving to be a little bit too much for the Dire to compare. He actually has focus on physical damage as well, which this Axe is heavily to oblige. All this D-wording, wow, that's a lot of D-wording actually. I still don't get this word. I think it's just been renewed too, but whatever. So it is going to be in Radiance on this barrier after all. I don't think there's microing very properly, but I don't think that matters that much. It's gonna be creep skipping because of that. There's the Dire advantage. So much physical damage, should be able to kill this Rush fairly easily, yep, especially with that double damage from Shadow Fiend. So now that they have this hero that can actually go on the front line, I suspect them to be doing a lot better. Holy hell. 2000 gold on Slaughter. What was he gonna get? Oh, Lone Druid. Nope. At least he will get this bear. There's a decent consolation prize. Resummon? Resummon. Resummon? Why not resummoning? Okay, that was just weird. I guess he's just waiting. No, then he would know that they're backing off because of this word. So I'm just very unsure. Seems like Cherofin is looking for this. He may want to kill this Asian camp of the enemy. I guess he's not that ballsy. It's like push illusion up this hill and stand here. Oh my! As an actually, if he's that good, I'll be very impressed. So only one tower so far for the Radiant side. They are not that behind in terms of net worth, most likely because of those catch-up kills. So they're actually doing fine for themselves, especially considering how slow the Shadow Fiend farm has become after that explosive start that he got. Should really just raise out this. Yeah. Have actually missing all those races, but you have Eels after all. That's one thing good about Eels. It allows you, as a Shadow Fiend, it pretty much allows you to do whatever you want with your mana. You still have the most of it. Take a bottle. Okay, give a bottle to. Should probably give the bottle to Lone Druid because he has slot. There's no use having this bottle just lying around like this. Just ask him later. It's not like you have a spare slot anyway because this Aegis once it expires, you want the TP in that slot. So you just want to give this bottle to somebody else. So Witch Doctor is farming Axe, which is good. He does really well with that. Shadow Fiend is being spotted though. I don't think this does too much. What is even? Oh, it's still here. I guess he sees somebody. I don't know if he's able to get this kill. One more, nope, not gonna. Oh wow, just enough. I thought Stormcast would kick in faster than that, but apparently not. Scotty on this freaking Doozer is doing his work. He didn't get the meta. Here comes a stun and Blade Mail bashings on Ash. Shadowface still has Aegis though, so he should be able to do just fine here. Oh my god, the double ulti straight on Slaughter. He's dead. Axe is there. Trying to control his Shadowfiend. He has the call. It's just straight right now, but he blinks away after respawn. Here comes the Axe. He's not gonna be able to get away from this. Where's the stun? Here it is. Deathward. No, he gets used up. He can still Deathward. He can still Deathward. He's doing it, but it's going to the Axe instead. He's not controlling it very well. The Shadowfiend, he's still alive. He's turning around. Axe is dead. Lina is dead. No, Axe is still not. Oh, finally. Shadowfiend, he can still escape from this. Nope. Too late. So, Witch Doctor will now try to futile fight, but I don't think it's gonna work. TP straight. One first hit? No. Okay, so it turns out to be an Aegis and 3 lives to 4 lives of the enemy team. Because the Lone Druid was here, he wasn't able to push out the mid lane. So that's not the best. But at least he's made good use of the farm that's been given. Really should just clear out the enemy jungle right now. Actually, he's backing off, huh? He's playing really safe. I don't think he needs to play this safe. I actually believe he's playing far too safe with the way the game is going. It's like, look at this Radiance burn. Sure, he's kind of pushing out the creep wave, but he's not getting a lot of fog out of it. And the waves are pushing in. Is Axe? Yep, Axe is up for Witch Doctor. Still level 1 Maledict though. He's kind of camping here. Not really sure for what. Oh, this TP top. Windrunner on the run. He's quite fast, but here comes the Slaughter. He's still on Windrun, but now that it expires, he's just gonna die. Hero is super squishy if you don't have Windrun. I mean, Windrun is a good thing against all the physical damage that the Dire is putting out, but even then. I mean, he doesn't even block Slaughter stun damage, for God's sake. BKB on Slaughter. He should be pretty good now. What he really should do is just try his best to assassinate the supports of Radiant, possibly the Lion. The Lion is really what he should be focusing on, because Lina has Yoth. So unless he gets a lucky bash, he's not gonna be able to kill Lina alone. Not this stage, not with this farm just yet. So I'd like to just... Oh, here comes the axe. Only get one coal though. I don't really want to get this guy killed. Here comes the Slaughter with the stun. There's still no stun from the Witch Doctor himself. Dusa just stone gazing. He's gonna kill this bear. Where's the bear? Lone Druid take a lot of damage to stun. They use a little late. Lone Druid can resummon if he wants to, but here comes the axe. Turns around with the core. He's gonna get the dunk off. No resummon. Slaughter is dead as well. That's a fairly deep fight that the Dire just took. I don't think... Yeah, Venge doesn't seem like he was there at all. And Shadowfade is definitely not. So there were 5 versus 3 with that fight. And I think whatever lead they got is pretty much thrown out the window at this point. 5,000 gold at this stage of the game doesn't mean much. In fact, I don't think it means anything. Dusa is getting quite fat. And even though Windrunner isn't, she's probably going to catch up. And Axe does his job already. Axe has 4 staff and he's building towards an Acnim Scepter. Actually quite weird how popular Acnim Axes become. I've always liked it. It's a super good item because you can spam ulting on creep just for the movement speed, and the movement speed is very, very good. I think it's buff attack speed too. No, just movement speed. Huh. No, never mind. It is a 40% movement speed buff. It's pretty much just at late game, it pretty much gives you near max anyway. So just dunking creeps is good enough for most people. Level 3, I think it used to be 450 at level 3 kill threshold. For Axe is 400 now. I don't remember how much Scepter is. I think it's 500 or 470 something. Hard to say. Slaughter, Witch Doctor. None of them has any farms. Slaughter actually didn't even... Here comes the... He really should BKB. Yep, he does. Heals up. He's just trying to kill off this. There's a bouncing Death Ward doing a lot of damage, but it's being cancelled. Here comes the Stone Gaze. It pretty much disables everything, but 2 of the Radiant is already dead. There's no blink on this lion, but they're chasing somebody else. No! SF! No, you should have been able to kill him. You hit him twice and raise instead of trying to raise twice. Raise is too slow. Oh, I guess that's just the spur of the moment. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. I mean, after the fact that Axe was dead, Lion just ran without blink, and then they just ran after the Windrunner instead. This makes actually no sense. However, they will get these 2 towers, so those were the kind of kills they were waiting for. Medusa really close to his butterfly, but seems like it's gonna get there yet. I still don't get the whole full transform back thingy from this lone druid. Maybe I'm just not supposed to. What? Okay. Witch Doctor, farming jungle, doing Witch Doctor things. Axe is very good. Pretty much get cancelled every time, but usually kill 1 person before you get cancelled. There's 2 minutes left on Rush. You're not gonna get that very quickly. Somebody should... Oh wow, that word range. Is this range correct? I guess this is why this wood... I mean, this wood makes more sense than the word that was placed in the middle of the cliff. Because this actually, somehow it dodges this. Sentry. Who even put sentries here? Oh my. 2300 gold for Slaughter. I'm not sure what he's gonna go for. Probably AC. AC is probably a good item to get in this case. Or in any case, it's just because you're a Slaughter. You could replace Vanguard with it, or you could just replace the god MTB. Oh, here comes the axe. Turning on the blade mill, not yet. Not yet, still have the falls out the BKB of the Shadow Fiend. I have to back off. It's probably a good idea to activate BKB there, yeah. Lion is trying his best to get 4 staff. I would actually much rather Lion be able to farm that blink than Lina farm half his eggs. So priority wise, not too keen on this, but they should be able to kill Rosh as soon as he respawns, which is about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. So Rosh is up, and a double damage Shadow Fiend means that this will be quite easy. Just hit him. Jesus, look at that damage. You don't even need to do anything. Oh my. At least the heal has been working out pretty well. Well, Shadow Fiend, pick up the Aegis. I'm losing all my FPS. I don't even know what was happening. 3,000 gold for Slaughter. Still no buying. She's probably gonna just save it. What is Lone Druid amassed? Where is his bear? Oh, here. He is getting an AC, so Slaughter wouldn't need an AC anymore. Wow, he has both Maelstrom and Radiance. That's something you don't see every day. I don't think you don't. This thing is not farming with him. He's kind of standing there with the bear. He's taking a lot of free damage, and while the bear has a good amount of regen, it's not actually that much. Lone Druid is about 1,000 gold away from AC, it looks like. I can't complain about lag. Whew. It really is. Well, considering the fact that they do have Aegis, so one would expect the Shadow Fiend to allow Citara to be able to push onto this high ground. Well, this game is gonna last a lot longer, and you really don't want to. You really don't want the Medusa to enjoy such a late game. Alright, there's everything just kind of falling apart, which makes sense. So Shadow Fiend will probably be leading the charge. One would prefer the bear to lead the charge before he dies, and then Shadow Fiend and that Slaughter jump in, then bear resummon. It's kind of how it goes, but they're not pushing. Not sure why they're not pushing. So even though they have the bear to cut the creep wave, is there any particularly good reason that they're not pushing? I don't think so. What? Are they afraid of being ganked? Maybe? Well, I mean, nothing wrong with not pushing either, probably, because how much considering how much map control they've gotten, the amount of farm that they're going to amass over the period, the next few minutes, is going to be pretty good either way. So if they're waiting for a crucial item, they're not pushing makes perfect sense, like AC, I guess, which this druid does have now. Yep, it's being delivered. So now that AC is up, maybe they will push. How much longer do we have on this Aegis? I think about 5 or 3 minutes. Oh wow, they got Lina. Oh, they got the tail end of that. All this blink daggers seems to be working quite well. And Lina does he have anything? Where's the gold? Where's all the gold? That Lina. I thought he had like Nax component somewhere. Apparently I just don't see it. I guess. So now they are 5 manning. Dusa is up top, but I don't think she'll be able to push this fast enough. But we really should try to get this tower so we can have enough gold for a Manta style. Should be able to use to defend. I don't think that he'll be able to push this tower fast enough though. Look at how much damage the Spirit Bear is doing. The tower is dead. The Spirit Bear is just standing forward. Should be forward here to block the blink. Oh, the Death Wish doing so much, but the Sable is already there. It seems like Slaughter trying to round the stun. Where's the rest of the team? Here comes the BKB Shadowfiend on the back line doing a lot of damage. Lion is already dead. So is the Axe in the middle of the top. Medusa TPing back, but he doesn't have enough health. He immediately buys back, but the Aegis is still there. The Bear got back, but they should be able to push this mid lane still, I think. I don't think the Medusa has anything left. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're backing off, honestly. They have so much more. They didn't lose anything except for one bear summon, and they'll gladly lose one more bear summon to get this. The Aegis is still quite a while away. Yeah, I'm not on board with that decision. They were so much stronger. But well, at least they are farming the enemy map before leaving, which is good. That's what you all should be doing. This is a surfing bear. Jesus Christ. Dusa bought back for no particular reason, I don't think. I think he's just gonna have the back off right away. He can't even farm because of the buyback, so lost like 1,000 gold there. Didn't get anything. Gonna have to wait a while to get his Manta style or perhaps a damage item, whatever he wants to. Shadowfiend is 2600 HP with 18 armor. It's actually quite strong. Has a sense that he's tanky. Lina, dead. You're dead. You can ult just never mind. There's actually no. Well, there's a Hex on the Slaughter too. Wow, I like him. Because he can't buy AC because there's already an AC on the team. Instead he bought the Hex. It's just a very range disabled thingy that you would want, especially with how much core control that the Radiant has. You can't have to match it, and you're doing it. And this Dusa isn't creep skipping like he really should be. I mean, it's also bad that he doesn't have buyback anymore. So I bet he regrets that now. Comes the bear, just shredding this tower. Some damage being taken by Slaughter, which seems to be fairly tanky. He also still has Blink Hex. Aegis is gone, of course. Oh, here comes the Blink. Where's the Hex? Is there, but it's actually from the other team. Slaughter take a lot of damage. He's not dead yet. Stone Gates being turned on. BKB on Slaughter doesn't take any damage. He's trying to run away. He should have Hex somebody before he dies at the very least. He does not. He doesn't even get the stun off. But the Lion is dead. Windranger is dead. He's forced to buyback. Axe is dead. I don't think he has any buyback. Medusa is dead. No buyback either. Actually, Axe does have buyback. He is being forced to do it. But even then, where the hell did he come from? TP all the way over here. Here comes the Eels. He's trying to force himself up. There's an enemy Eels. Shackle onto the tree from the Shadowfiend. Windrunner is trying to run away. Turns around with the stun from Lina, but he just dies instead. He dies way too fast. And so the net worth gap between the two teams has just become insurmountable. It seems there's the stun, there's the Hex. Actually completely misses the stun, but you're probably not gonna get this kill. They just gonna have to back up. They got all the tier 4s. The Slaughter is there to be able to zone out the enemy team, and now they're just diving into the Radiant Nations. And GG is cold. This game was a lot closer than the last one, but I don't think it was particularly close still. I think there is there a lower bracket. Gotta take a look at that. But oh, game is over. Our next game will be in about an hour. So, good luck.